So I have a Tesla Model S, 2013. So it's got 236,000 kilometers on it.
Okay, cool.
So it's been used quite a bit, and as I'm sure we'll talk about a bit more, maintenance is an issue with electric vehicles. You require a lot less maintenance.
Well, that's a good thing.
So it's a very good thing, yes. And actually, after 236,000 kilometers, I have never changed the brakes.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's really
Never
cool.
changed the brakes.
What about you guys, Spencer? What do you have?
I have a 2015 used Tesla Model S, and so I've put about 25,000 kilometers on it since August. Before that, I had a smart electric vehicle.
Okay.
And Heather and I just did a 4,000 kilometer trip from Kingston to Cape Breton and back. Cost me $40.
Well, that's not bad, eh? And Heather, what do you drive regularly?
I drive a 2017 Chevy Bolt, so I bought it used this past summer.
So I think there's a whole bunch of stuff here. Like, I mean, Tesla is a name that I know. Well, I see it all the time in the news, like trucks and semis and cars. Definitely Elon Musk, he was dancing in China there the other day. I saw on the news. But the Chevy Bolt. But today I'd like to talk about a whole bunch of things. Like, I think myself and many people out there just hear all this, and maybe it's a lot of information.
Well, when I got mine, I bought it new in 2013. So at that time, they had no stores in Canada and all that, so I bought it online. I actually ordered it online. Took me a year to get it. This is a long time ago, right?
Yeah.
When they had lower production numbers. So it took a year to get it, and I was really excited when I got it. And I was one of the first few, so it was a very interesting experience driving it and having people see the car and be all excited about seeing the car, right?
And would you guys have, like, well, you have a Tesla and so do you?
Yeah.
Like, just having that Tesla brand, do you notice people looking at you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
People, the other day someone reached out the window and went like this. They wanted me to do the Tesla acceleration. Electric cars are better cars. Heather used to drive a Standard, and that's what she liked about it. And then she test drove the Bolt, and it took off.
Really?
And
Oh, yeah.
the Tesla, it pulls the organs into the back of the seat. It's
good for a little back massage there, right?
As a petrol head, as a gas, I had a Porsche, and learned to drive on a Pontiac GTO. That car, acceleration, that car guy thing is very much there with a Tesla and with most electric cars.
Well, I've heard that about that. And Heather, tell me just your driving experience with the Bolt. Like, just what do you like about it?
I like the torque. I like the pickup. I like the fact that it just you put your foot down and it just goes.
Yeah.
And it handles really nicely, and it has a pretty good range for getting where I need to go. Well, I hardly need to go anywhere during the week, but on trips to say Toronto and back, in good weather it would get me there, and now weather I can stop and charge.
Well, I'd like to talk about that because I think this is early on just one thing we identified that's a bit different, right? Is how do you fill up, how do you charge, right?
Yeah.
So, and this is a really good point. Like, different cars, like, tell me a little bit more, take it down to my level. I'm pretty much a newbie, but how does charging work?
Well, charging, first of all, is only an issue if you're doing long distances. Normally you charge at home.
Yeah.
So you're charging overnight when the car's not doing anything while you're sleeping, so it's not a problem for day-to-day use. If you're doing longer distances, that's where it becomes more of an issue. If you have a Tesla, it's very easy because Tesla has got superchargers all over the place. So it's possible from Kingston here to Toronto, for example, there's at least 3 places you can stop to charge at superchargers, which are very, very fast. So it's not an issue with Teslas. With non-Teslas, so the Bolt and other vehicles, at this time it's a bit tougher, but there are apps that will show you where the chargers are, and there are chargers available that will allow you to charge rapidly on a trip to Toronto, as an example.
And what's that app called? Or do you guys, do you have?
Plugshare.com.
Okay, so that's one that you could kind of, like, I'm assuming, right? You look at it and it kind of shows you a map and it's showing where they're all.
And it's showing a lot of the chargers that are coming. The Live by the Leaf, the Petro-Canada is very good. It's a nice station. There's one here on Gardner's Road. And the Electrify Canada, which is part of Electrify America, which is Volkswagen's paying up for Dieselgate.
Okay.
There's going to be 4 chargers. They're installed and they're just waiting for final approval and hookup at the Canadian Tire. So Belleville has a Live by the Leaf charger, and it's you stop, grab use the facilities and grab a drink, and then off you go.